Have you ever thought about what happens if you get debanked? There's a very real possibility, and it's something we're seeing more and more of each day as more and more people try to take control back over their finances and get themselves into decentralized positions. We are seeing banks freeze accounts, we are seeing people being debanked completely, and so it's important that you can see how much risk you hold for yourself in those spaces. But we don't have to operate from a place of fear of that happening. We just need to take control and have a system that we can start to debank ourselves with. So step one in that process is audit your footprint. Where are the banks controlling you? Where are you beholden to them? The easiest way to know if your bank is going to potentially debank you is to have a look at what projects they're involved in. Are they involved in things like Project Acacia, which is all around CBDCs? Because if your bank is actively involved in creating the infrastructure and the project testing for a CBDC, you can guarantee that they don't want you having total control of your money. Step two is to diversify. Make sure you have multiple streams of cash flow. Make sure you have multiple ways in which to access your funds. Peer-to-peer, crypto, co-ops, gold-backed notes, gold, silver, they're all going to play their part in what's to come. Step three is to see ways in which you can store value outside of the banks. Remove the need for the middleman. So think crypto cold wallets, different heavy metals, community credits, blockchains, decentralized tech, etc., etc. Fourth is replacing essentials. So your bills, your shopping, insurances. Are there ways for you to find a cash, crypto, or local alternatives? Are there ways for you to actually find alternatives to the way in which you get your produce? Find a blockchain that does it. Find a co-op that does it. Then fifth is to build community networks. Start to look at peer-to-peer trades. Start to look for different ways in which you can access the things that you need. The less power that is centralized, the less of that is centralized, the more power that starts to come back into the hands of the people. But the big thing with all of this is that when you want to step into these spaces, you have to have a level of self-responsibility. If you're just seeking answers, if you're just seeking information and away from people, if you're looking for a savior, then you're just falling into the same traps. When you step into decentralized spaces, when you start to take ownership back over your life, you're cutting out the middleman, and therefore that responsibility lies on you. It is empowering, but it also requires you to have a level of knowledge and a level of self-responsibility. And that's something that each and every one of us have to ask ourselves, am I actually prepared to do what is required and take the level of responsibility, put my time and my energy into the spaces that actually allow me to make this shift? And it's not about cutting banks out overnight, as an example. It's about building resilience until they become an optional space for you. So slow, small steps, day by day, and to the point in which you're able to say no.